Peace to the family. What you're about to hear ain't entertainment, it's enlightenment. This is true music. We not black. We more lesbian. Truth and freedom from old. I breathe like Timbuktu, scrolls my soul ancient. Talk Greeks, not a thick Moorish foundation. Spain's golden age, that was us with the flame. A humber shine bright while the West was in chains. I penned prophecy in palaces, fed philosophers, spoke Latin, Hebrew, and math with astronomers. You can lie in books, but truth's still visual. We built Europe's mind, facts, not fictional. Before Oxford and Cambridge, there was the University of St. Moors gave the world algebra. Irrigation maps, they flipped the globe upside down, and that's real. Fez crown fitted, gold trim my intellect. I birthed dynasties, now give Moorish queens respect. From the Nile to Andalusia, we govern lands. Held law, held court with the scroll in hand. I ain't black, I'm a Moor, make it crystal clear. Nationality the key, let the people hear. We the mothers of law, spirit and flame. So step right when you utter my ancient name.
Come on, shit it up.
It's not a nationality, it's a status of civil death in law. Moorish women held positions of power. Don't let her story get erased in his story. I move with the seal of the prophet truth. Circle 7 in my palm, everything true. Told us we ain't Negro, color the loss. Told us nationality's the real cause. Raise the flag high, red and green beam. When you know your name, you control the dream. You ain't free with a dead name in a dead file. I resurrect truth, Moorish and wild. Noble Drew Ali was the first to reawaken us after slavery. He didn't preach religion, he taught civics, law, and nationality. That's what they don't want you to know. Got deeds in my pocket, not pleas for relief. I don't march, I file liens and stand like a chief. I'm more by descent, treaty rights in effect. Still sovereign, why they lie, cutting side deals in debt. From the Maghreb to the Mecca, my roots run deep. We built pyramids while they were still herding sheep. Now I study law with my sword in hand. Fight fiction with fact, reclaiming land. When you don't law, you don't make justice. You command laws on minorities. The original landlords study, proclaim, declare, read. We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Resurrecting what's right. We the Moors, speaking truth through the mic. Echo from the past, now we sparking the light. Nation not fiction, law in our sight. Resurrecting what's right. To all my brothers and sisters, learn your lineage, know your rights, honor your ancestors. This ain't a trend. It's a return. Severe thing. Roll with it. DJ Terry.
Yo, what's up? So listen, it's a damn shame. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday, right? I did a video that I posted up yesterday, right? Oh, first shout out to my brother. Africa, brother, the Wolof gang, bro. All day. Shout out to Africa, bro. I'm Wolof all day. When you hip, you hop. Wolof means to be hip, or hippie is to open one's eye. To open one's eye. So when you hip, you hop. I don't want you know. That's hip hop. It's an African word too. So last night, and I need y'all to share this out because we are definitely on X, y'all. So please share this out on X. I need y'all to share this out on X. Share this on X. Real Sabir Bay on X. Real Sabir Bay on Instagram. So please share it out. Hurry up. Share it out. I'm going to explain something to y'all. Yesterday, I did a video that I posted up. I played it for like an hour and some change. Do you know only 3 people actually donated? I played it. Sad, bro. 3 people. I showed y'all the video, right? And said Sinetta took and put his watermark on it. And I know some of y'all would probably say you should sue Sinetta. No, why would I do that? That's silliness, people. But Sinetta should do the right thing. I want y'all to understand where I'm going at with this, okay? To do the right thing and say, well, let me give Sabir Bey something. So this video I played yesterday for like an hour and some change with Sinetta put his watermark on it. That is not Sinetta's production, people. Sinetta had nothing. He put up no money, no nothing at all. But Sinetta put his watermark on it as if that was his production. It's not Sanetta's people. I want y'all to understand how hypocritical. Y'all want to talk about racism and hatred? Let's talk about it over here too. I asked everybody to donate yesterday. 3 people I can name: Darren, Jamal, and Jarrell. Out of all of y'all that sat back and watched that video, not knowing that that is my production, I asked everybody. This is why do not ask me to do too much, people. Do not. Sanetta didn't pay him to come out here. He didn't pay for his flight. He didn't pay for his hotel. He didn't pay for the venue. None of that. He didn't pay to make the tickets. None of that. So I want y'all to understand, this is the original. It's 2 parts. And it's a damn shame that I didn't get but 3 people. 3 people. 3 people. But yet, Sanetta's getting paid off of that. You don't know what Jamal I'm talking about, brother. So chill out. If you have something to say, you can come on the feed. Okay? You don't know who I know, what I'm talking about. So Jamal is on here. So 3 people. Okay, I'm going to block you, brother, because this is not the show for you. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to block you because this is not the show for you, okay? I'm going to embarrass you real fast, and then I'm going to block you for eternity. And make sure you get this one and take the picture of that one. That's SETI. Make sure you get that picture, okay? That's SETI right there, right? Okay, so now I'm going to block you because this is a fake page. So if you want to come on before I block you, let me know. But this is what I want y'all to understand. Niggas going to tell on themselves. Okay? Just letting you know. So, right? Oh, I ain't saying you're not. I'm just saying I'm not talking about. Listen, none of that. But I want y'all to understand that I asked y'all yesterday and only 3 people. So if you want to go do it, you can right there while we get this thing started, okay? So let's get it started, y'all. Listen, we're going to talk about racism overseas, y'all. And that's what my brother Percy and I was talking about. If y'all ever been overseas, and I'm not talking about for a week, not for a week. I want to talk about, let's say like a month, because I've been in these countries for a month, like 2 or 3 months, not a week. 2 or 3 months I've been in all these countries that y'all see that I just posted up there. So if you ever been to Tunis, Morocco, or Spain, not to Barcelona, not Barcelona, not Barcelona, not Barcelona. Okay? So if you've been to those countries, feel free to hit me up and let me know what's up. So please do me a favor. Y'all had X, please share this out on X. Please share it out on X and please support what I'm doing. Let's get this thing started, y'all, okay? Are we ready? Let's get it started. Let's go. I don't want to assume anything, but let's go.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Where's my people out on the X? Let's share this out on X. Let's go. Share it out. The link is up, baby.
I wanted to become an aviator, and I wanted to become a great singer. I always had the same dream. The dream was that I'm singing for hundreds of thousands of people. They're beautiful people, and I have the standing ovation. And then about the being an aviator, fine. Yeah, time to play. Yeah, sure. I'm a
Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and leave the call heard around the world from the wise of MCs. These cats paying more than half a pound. My garment back and snap down. I got
Share it out. Share it out. Let's go. Share it out.
Scenarios like this is tearjerkers for the modern MC. I eat a blue collar worker because this thing called rhyming no different from
Share it to them. Everybody that's in that theme, in that picture, share it to all of them. All of them.
You be struggling and striving and they think you prime time and maintain and keep silent. Make no an observation. It's competition. This is the daily operation.
I didn't put that together.
Stay focused on my reservation. About to reach my destination with no pause or hesitation. Baby, make the preparation because this ain't no recreation. It's
Pro ball.
and we letting you know, y'all. It's show, y'all. Doing this for dough, y'all. Phone call, and I'm ready to blow, y'all. About to go, y'all. Been a pleasure to know, y'all.
Y'all seen Bay, baby. Post that.
I'm a kid of city, I'm a traveling man.
With tears in her eyes, she said it just goodbye.
I'm a stroll of the land. I'm a kid of city, I'm a traveling man. Don't cry with the tears in her eyes.
She said it just
Come on, turn it up.
I'm leaving. Feeling I'll be back home to drop these heavy ass bags of my backbone around the world with the catalog of rap songs. My baby girl is walking, been away for that long. But no, you have the melodies, just how it seemed to me. My hometown is like a whole different scenery. The old timers on the stoop lane and leisurely. The new jacks up in the bar smoking greenery. Easily taken for granted when you up in it for the sweet sinning. When you been down for a minute, move around. These breaking down with the finish, there ain't no finish. That's a go for you boys in it. But like the winning, cause it's the reason that we came here. This thing is not the game here. The fortune not the fame here. From New York to the Cali and the Cadillac. Chicago, no, we innovate. Infiltrate Virginia State. DC make me stimulate. Philly, no, we penetrate. Georgia make us generate. Let's make the pace. These celebrating my dance in foreign land.
Even Japan,
in Japan, no
Hawaiian. They do know who I am on the team.
Trying to get the dough, y'all, about to blow, y'all. Been a pleasure to know y'all.
I'm a traveling man, brother Stan. They don't want to hear this, brother.
I'm letting you know. I'm leaving. I'm a kid of city, I'm traveling man.
with tears in her eyes. She said it just goodbye.
Across the border of the land, I'm a kid of city, I'm traveling man.
Don't cry with the tears in her eyes. She said it just goodbye.
If y'all had an experience, let me know, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all. If you had an experience, let me know.
It's going to cost you.
With tears in her eyes, she said it just really goodbye.
I'm leaving on the plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Just see and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you know I'll never go. Even though you know I will, I'm a traveling man. Moving through ages, space and time. I got a lot of things I got to do. But inshallah, coming back to you, my baby boo. I'm a traveling man. Moving through space and time. I got to do, but God willing, I'm coming back to you, back to you.
Man, what's up, Stan, man?
Peace, man. How you feeling?
I did a video. I played that video yesterday, and I said only 3 people donated, even though Sinetta. And I told everybody Sinetta took my video and put it online, and I don't get a dime from it. This is why I be trying to tell people. And niggas think I be hating, I be begging. I don't do none of that. I just want y'all to understand what these dudes be doing in the conscious community.
Crazy.
So Yeah, I put that video up there and Sonetta put his watermark. Only the only coward thing they would say, well, you should actually sue Sonetta for that, brother. You should sue Sonetta. Sonetta didn't have nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with me bringing Taj out here. He had nothing to do with me, Wesley out here, none of these people. But he put his watermark on there. And I just asked people to say, yo, man, put up 50. I mean, people had to pay to go see that lecture, bro. Taj got paid to come out here. It wasn't free for Taj to come out here. You know, and I can't even get people to say, yo, bro, I put the work in for real, and I got to go through so much hell. I got to go through the one to get put in the back burner. No, we ain't gonna let Spirit know. Oh, we're not gonna. Oh, and it's crazy. So don't tell me about racism around the world. Don't tell me about hate. Okay, so this is my brother Yassine right there. That's Yassine right there. I got stories I can tell you about what he shared with me. I was at his house when I was in Spain. I can tell you. I can tell you the whole conversation, but why should I do that to black people? You don't want to talk to me. That's my brother. And how is he my brother? Let me explain these things to y'all, why he's my brother. Before Umi passed away, she adopted me. Umi is his mother. She adopted me. Yeah. I used to sit in the house with them. We would chop it up, have conversations over there in Spain. It was crazy as hell. Wow. Wild as hell. Niggas thought he was still in South Africa. He wasn't in South Africa, nigga. Y'all keep thinking racism. I don't even know what y'all mean by racism. But let's talk about the hatred amongst our people, because if y'all know this person, Tariq, Umar, Kaba, Keys, or Rizza, I want y'all to share this to all of them. And I'm going to show y'all how this works in this conscious thing. I'm going to share this with y'all. And I've been around before all of them, except probably Kaba. And I'm the one that brought Kaba back out of wherever he was in the 1990s. I brought him to Philadelphia. But you don't hear them mentioning me before 19 Keys, before Rizza, before Umar, before Tariq. I just want y'all to understand what is going on. So y'all keep thinking it's racism in other places, but I'm going to share it with you. If I'm wrong, you can share this to every last one of them, and I bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on the feed with me. All 5 of them.
I don't think you're wrong though, because they don't speak. None of them speak on nationality.
Why would they? They can't talk about it. So let's move forward. They cannot talk about it. Right? So let's go. And I'm going to give props to certain people. Shout out to my brother Clyde, because he's doing a lot of work too with the youth. You don't see these cats talking to the youth. So let's go here for 1 second. If I'm wrong, feel free and hit that like button or that share button.
Is it that the topic of nationality seems to be a forbidden fruit within the Black conscious community? A topic so fundamental yet so conspicuously absent from the dialogues of foundational Black Americans, Pan-Africans, Cometians, and others. Why is it that these thought leaders, these influencers, these voices of enlightenment avoid speaking on the topic of nationality? One might wonder if there is a conscious effort to keep this topic under wraps. Is there a hidden agenda at play here? Could it be that the silence around nationality is not merely an oversight, but a deliberate act? In the vast world of the Black conscious community, discussions range from historical achievements to current social issues, from cultural identity to spiritual awakening. Yet when it comes to nationality, a defining aspect of our identity, there is a deafening silence. Could it be possible that these voices we look up to are being incentivized to keep the topic of nationality off their platforms?
What y'all think?
It's a thought, yet it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. After all, we live in a world where money often dictates the narrative. Could it be that discussing nationality would affect their paychecks, disturb their revenue streams, or upset their financial apple carts? Maybe, just maybe, there is a fear that broaching the topic of nationality would open a Pandora's box of legal implications and questions about status. Perhaps it's easier to stick to the same narrative to avoid rocking the boat too much. After all, it's much safer to tell than to show, to speak than to delve into the intricacies of law or status. It's a curious thing to ponder, isn't it? The lack of discussion around nationality within the Black conscious community. A community that prides itself on promoting awareness, knowledge, and truth, yet seems to shy away from one of the most defining aspects of our identity. And so, it begs the question, isn't it time for them to come clean with their audience? Isn't it time for these voices to break the silence, to address the elephant in the room, to start a conversation around nationality? The next time you find yourself on their feed, scrolling through their content, listening to their words, challenge them. Ask them why they skip over this all-important topic. Ask them why they choose to silence the discussion around nationality. In a world where knowledge is power, it's time to question the silence. It's time to demand answers. It's time to break the silence on nationality within the Black conscious community. Because if not now, then when? And if not us, then who?
You know the funny part is, bro?
Yes, it's
The
time.
only
It's
thing
time.
foundational Black Americans will say that's AI. Rather it's AI or not. Nigga, is it wrong? Is it wrong? I'm
They
not
skip
AI.
the message.
Hold
They
up.
skip the whole message.
Hold up. Hold up. This is the crazy part. I'm not AI. I'm live, nigga. I'm live. So the crazy part is, oh, but that's AI. But this is the funny part about people. These niggas pay for blue checks. I bet you go to their
Yeah.
background, they pay for followers and they pay for blue checks. So what's the difference between a fake blue checker when you're not a person of an you trying to be an influencer.
Buying friends. How you buying friends?
You buy friends. This is why people be like, Sabir, your video should be having 1,000 views every time you're on here. The reason why you don't see me with 1,000 views when people on, because I don't pay. I don't pay like that. I'm not a hoe, big. You can't buy me. So I hope I answered your question, family. Okay? I hope I answered your question. I'm not AI.
Me
These
either.
people that you see this feed, let me help you out. And I guarantee you, if they're honest with themselves, they will probably tell you. Either I'm going to break this down. Either they got to talk about some sensational stuff, or they got to talk about tethers or white supremacy, or
Amen.
some dream of being a motivational speaker, right? Am I lying? Come on, share it out to them.
Or slavery.
It's or slavery, because there's nothing historical, nor none of them teaching. The only person I'm gonna give credit to is Kaba. He probably semi teaches people. So if I'm wrong about something, what I'm saying, please hit the link. I need y'all to man up. So when people ask me these questions, why don't you have 1,000 views when you're on? Because I don't pay for views, my nigga. I'm a real dude. I don't pay for followers. I've been doing it longer than all of them. Think about it. I don't have hate in my heart. I ain't talking about tethers and the white supremacy and the white man is black female. What do you say? Black chicks forever, white never. Like nigga, what the mother? Nigga, what? Snow bunnies never. Like nigga, like no. So if you want to come talk to me, come talk to me for a minute. See, I keep trying to tell y'all, there is no such thing as foundational Black American. And I'm gonna be
the time is up. It's time to ask questions.
Oh, it's time to ask questions. Right. You know what's funny? They talk about AI. They get everything that you do. If you watch movies, most of that stuff is AI. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Oh.
The movies that you're watching right now,
Yeah.
you entertain the white man's entertainment is motherfucking AI.
They've been doing AI with the Chinese movies, like breaking
You follow me, nigga? Oh, that's AI.
Like AI. Caption.
Most of your dudes on social media is AI niggas. Right? I'm analog, nigga. I'm real. That's why you can't have Riz in the room with me, 19 Keys in the room with me, not even Umar in the room with me, not a Tariq Nasheed in the room with me. You can't have them in the room with me, because Sabir going to go off the hinges, nigga. Now go share that.
You know, go uncensored on them.
Go share that motherfucking one. Go tell Vlad to pay me to come on that motherfucking show and see how I do on Vlad, nigga. I ain't Lord Jamal. I'm gonna ask Vlad, where you from, brother? What's your background, homie? I'm Jewish. Well, Jewish is not a race, nigga. It's a creed. See the difference? Jew is not a race. It's a creed. You see how that works for me? So I think you should research who I am before you try me, okay? Before you try me, you should, because I will go. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I go in Vlad like this, bro. Nigga, I'm gonna go in Vlad like this, nigga. What's up? I go in Vlad. I go in Vlad station like this, nigga. What's up?
While all the rest of them, they don't even bring no books. They just whole lot of talking.
I be in Vlad on some crazy stuff, right? This would be me, right? Going into Vlad. Nigga, you don't want this with me. You don't really want it. So you go tell these other cats that's AI, because that's what they're dealing with. And if you think that I'm lying, you should look it up. If all of those people that's truthful, and if they did a lie detector test, ask them, do they pay for their views?
Oh gosh.
Ask them, do they pay $14.95 or $15? I don't even know how much the blue check costs. But I did real radio, bro. I did real radio. Radio. You can Google Sabir Bey, you're gonna see. You can YouTube Sabir Bey, you're gonna see. So you keep playing that game.
A lie detector test and a DNA test.
What? You try to tell you, man, I'm not the dude you want to play with. You better think before you react. These dudes are entertainers. I'm an edutainer. Difference. They're entertainers. I'm an edutainer. Edutainer. Educate and entertain.
Oh, wow. Man, yeah.
Remember that one?
That's exactly what they are.
You said those brothers are real AI and they have artificial intelligence. I have intelligence right here. This is the antennas right here, doesn't it, my nigga? This is the antennas, nigga. That's why he said we're gonna watch Sabir Bey video on the low, and we ain't gonna say nothing. So for all of y'all keep asking me why I don't have 1,000 people watching, I'll be having 200 or 300 people. So let's see if we can make it 1,000. 1,000 right now. Everybody from X, please share this out and retweet this on X, because y'all keep asking me all these questions. Retweet this on Instagram to all the conscious people. Hashtag it, whatever y'all do, at such and such and such and such. Do all that stuff, B. I'm fine. Let's see. Let's push it. Let's push the envelope in this.
It's time to turn the volume up, Moors.
Turn the volume up. So share it out to all of those dudes right there. So I got to give a props and shout outs to my Philly family for a second. I'm going to share with y'all some things before we get into this racism overseas, because I've been to a lot of these countries and I never witnessed racism. I never.
Really?
So, no, I never did, bro. So we're gonna get into it. I never did. And I'm an honest person. Y'all see me live, I will let you know. I had one experience with one African over there, one dark-skinned nigga over there. I spoke to that nigga. He looked at me like, I said, nigga, am I? I'm in Grenada, right? I said, peace, brother. This nigga said, like, nigga, oh, maybe it was like that nigga said he's one of those arrogant American niggas.
Oh man.
So yeah, I know they sneak watching. So please share this to them. Please, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you don't want to share this out, get off my feed right now, because you don't do anything anyway. So if you love this, please share this to everybody that's in there. I would love to shit with Tariq or Umar and Kaba. Kaba, he don't want to call me no more. He's in his feelings right now. Or 19 Keys or RZA. So the one brother, I'm gonna keep it real with you. RZA Islam, that's my brother. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, some of these cats are fishy, wishy-washy. But 19 Keys called me when he was in Barcelona, asked me for the Moorish, where's the Moorish history? And I said, nigga, Moorish history in Barcelona. And he said, I'm gonna get with you when I come back. So yeah, and he never got with me when he got back. That was about a year ago.
Oh man.
You know, I'll keep trying to tell y'all don't understand what I'm saying to you. Mention Sabir Bey, they will get quiet. I'm not upset if somebody takes the light from me, brother. Let your light shine. That's my brother says, stay high, hit that like button. But I gotta give props to real people who are doing things. There's a brother from Philadelphia. When you come through what I came through, you give back. Now I'm going to tell you all these stories before I go, and it's going to make the connection into traveling. Okay. I am from, let me make this clear for y'all. I am from South Philadelphia. I'm from South Philadelphia, 22nd and Capitol. We call it the Deuce. We have Tasker Projects, Wilson Projects, Richard Allen, which I don't think is there anymore. 13th Street Projects, where I used to run up and down those projects. You know, that's not the project. They're not projects out here in California, bro. Nigga, they call these projects. I thought they was crazy. When you got to walk past people and walk up the steps, that's the projects, right? So,
yeah.
I'm from 22nd and Catherine. We call it the Deuce. We have 20th and Carpenter, right? 20th and Tasker. One thing I love, brother, because I've been through a lot, and it's actually, this is the month my son was taken from me. On the 15th of August, my son was killed in Philadelphia. So I may go through some things, people. And this brother that is doing what he's doing in Philly, which you don't see none of these conscious cats do, and they don't get the light of day. Like my brother Clyde, My brother Clyde really works with the youth, and I wish I had the finances to take these brothers overseas. I swear I did. If you gave me 50 grand or 100 grand, like y'all gave Umar Johnson for a fake school, now they making fun of him. I would literally take these cats and have them get passports and take them and let them see the world, brother. Listen to me, because we didn't do this. My father had too many of us to do this. Knowing what I know now with the maturity, I would literally take the youth abroad so they can understand culture, so they can understand customs, so they will understand how people live. This is just me. I can't get 19 on 50 grand or 100 grand to do this. I can't. I wish someone would sponsor it. So 19 Keys gave you 15 minutes in your own city. Exactly. 15 minutes. But I forced him to do that. Make that clear. Because you can't come in my city and that's not going to go down. And guess what I did? I'm glad you be listening. I'm glad you listen. That's that fake page. I'm glad you be listening. But I brought Taj Tariq Bey on that stage. I need you to understand. You can stop chatting. You can come on the feed. Okay? So, and that's the type of person that I am. So this brother, this brother went to jail and he came back and he was trying to give back to people. You have to create a fake rally for reparations. I'm not Tariq Nasheed, homie. So, but I would love to take these brothers abroad, brother. And I commend this brother right here because what he said made so much sense. I'm from South Philadelphia. And I listened to this brother and I was like, wow, listen to this.
This sit down with the Philly, come on, Philly, man. We just wrapped up this sit down with the young legend, Frank with the Grippers, 31st and Tasker, Riki, 27th Street, man. Loaf, Wilson, I mean? OG, tell him, what's your name?
Troy, West Philly.
Troy, West Philly. Where you raise your kids at?
South Philly, Wilson.
South Philly, Wilson Park, man. So that's 3 neighborhoods, man. We be breaking down these walls and these geographical barriers, man, and showing how brothers and leaders of their communities supposed to step, man. Come on, Philly. Philly, come on, Philly, man. We just wrapped up this sit down with the young legend, Frank with the Grippers, 31st and Tasker, Riki, 27th Street, man. Loaf, Wilson, I mean? OG, tell him, what's your name?
Troy, West Philly.
Troy, West Philly. Where you raise your kids at?
South Philly, Wilson.
South Philly, Wilson Park, man. So that's 3 neighborhoods, man. We be breaking down these walls and these geographical barriers, man.
I got to get with my brother when I come back to Philly. So let me explain this to y'all about Wilson, what he's talking about. Just in case y'all don't know how this works. Every neighborhood has its own theme, right? Or, how they are. But we are the same people. I'm from South Philly. Where he just mentioned Wilson Projects, which they call it Wilson Park, I think now. And I still have family out there. I got shot on Taney Terrace. Where he just mentioned Wilson Projects. It used to be called Wilson Projects. I think it's called Wilson Park now. Wilson Projects is I got shot when I was 18 years old in a shootout on Taney Terrace. So if anybody from Philly knows Taney Terrace, yeah, before my son was born. Hell of a shootout. You ever been in a shootout, brother? You see that smoke all up in the air, nigga. That was different. We're both Philly, South Philly, but we from across the tracks. And you have Wilson Projects. Like the dude said, I'm from West Philly, but my children are being raised is in South Philly.
Right.
We're the same people, no matter where we are on this globe, but our cultures may be different, if that's making sense. Because I'm going to walk y'all into the history, okay? And show y'all how this is when you travel. Me being blessed, being born at the time that I was born, and witness what I witnessed. Some of y'all probably can't comprehend this because most of these niggas don't do that. They don't travel like that. I was in a shootout. I got shot in my leg with a 30-30 in Wilson Projects. The one he just talked about. They call it Park now, but it was the projects, right? Taney Terrace. I'm not glorifying anything of violence, but I want y'all to understand. These niggas that y'all see on that platform, I guarantee they never went through that. Everybody that I just showed you didn't go through that. This is the difference between somebody that's fake and real. Rest in peace to my cousin Rome. He passed away, was from 13th Street Projects. He was part of that shootout. My brother Rick, My brother Craig, he didn't have nothing. But anyway, most of us, Rome. If I mention some names some of y'all know, let me know. James. Damn, where's James at? It was 4 brothers. And the thing was, bro, I was from 22nd and Carrollton. I moved with my sister when I was probably 16, 17 years old. My older sister. I got shot at 18 years old. My son was going to be born. I wasn't home at the time. I was on 15th and Carpenter. I rode a bike in the rain, bro. I swear, I remember it like it was yesterday. 80s, I think it was like, I forgot what, late 80s. I was riding a bike. Big ass shootout in Wilson Projects. So when you young, you do childish things. When you mature, you wake up.
Yeah.
You follow me? So I'm looking at this brother, and I got to give this brother his props because this is me. I've been through that. Then I got shot 10 years later when my other son was being born. My son that got killed this month. I got shot again 5 times after that. My point of saying this to y'all, it doesn't matter where you at. We got to change the mindsets of our people. And I respect this brother right here. I respect this brother. And I'm going to show you another one what he said. Listen up. Maybe young cats. And again, I wish I could take these young brothers and travel before it's too late. But listen up.
Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Good morning. As I'm in this phase of this squashing these wars with trying to squash these wars with different people, I keep trying to tell y'all youngins around the city, this ain't something that y'all want. Y'all might think y'all want it, but y'all don't. Y'all might think y'all want it, but y'all won't. Let me tell you, I'm from Tasker, right? In the projects, Tasker Projects, right?
Yes, sir. I know
we
what I
grew
said.
up fighting 24th Street and across the tracks.
Listen.
Right? My grandmom is from across the tracks. My grandpop is from across the tracks. My mom is really from across the tracks. My whole dad's side and mom's side, dad's side is from across the tracks. How that look? How that look? But you know what? You know what? My first roommate in a youth study center, his name was Chink from 24th Street, Wendell Taylor. That's my brother to this day. That's my brother to this day. And Chink could tell you this. That's my brother to this day. I love Chink to death. We was kids. We ain't know why we ain't like each other. Just because we was from 2 different neighborhoods.
Listen.
I'm telling you, youngin, this how this gonna go. You gonna get upstate. You're going to get up there, you're going to see one of them old heads that know your mom, your dad, your grandmom, especially if you're from South Philly. You're going to get up there and they're going to say, come on, youngin, let me take you up under my wing. You're going to walk that yard and you're going to see your sworn enemy, somebody that possibly killed your brother, somebody that possibly killed your friend, and all them emotions going to run up in you. And guess what? Old head going to already know. You know why? Because the jails talk before the streets talk.
They do.
The jails know the story before the streets do. And that old head gonna say, what you gonna do, youngin, because you can't kill him? Do you want to fight him? If you don't want to fight him, y'all gonna walk this yard, y'all gonna talk, and that shit gonna be over. And that shit gonna be over. And guess what? They taking pictures in the gym next month, and old head gonna get the whole South Philly, and we gonna go in that gym, and we gonna take a South Philly picture, and we gonna send that shit home. But in that whole South Philly picture, if it's 20 people in that picture, 18 of them got life sentences. The other 2 might got 10 to 20s or 20 to 40s. This the realest shit I can tell y'all boys. Don't listen to these cowards out here. They suckers. They suckers.
Just like
half of these dudes that talk in this city when they was in jail, they didn't have a voice. When real dudes was on the streets of Philadelphia, half of these cowards y'all see on Instagram, they didn't have a voice. I'm telling you, I was there my whole life. They didn't have a voice when certain names was home. Why you thinking I mentioned these bulls from upstate? Why you think I mentioned some of these dudes? Because they not on that. They don't give a damn about the streets. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your life. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly.
And this is the thing, man. He made it so plain.
Yeah.
I'm from there. You see these niggas on social media. You ain't never seen them in the hood, bro. You never seen them in none of those places. You're talking to somebody who witnessed this, who lived it, who been shot out multiple times, lost a child. But you put these niggas on social media. Yeah, man, he's real. Here we go. Them niggas ain't real. They're YouTube dudes.
Man.
They're not teaching nothing at all. I'm not glorifying anything, and I don't want to do that. But I want y'all to
Right.
understand, man, like I don't pay for followers. I don't pay for people to like me, man. And somebody would say, what is hate? No, go share it to who I just told you to go share it to. Why don't y'all do me that favor? Do me that favor and share it to them, because the same thing is happening. We are in the same neighborhoods. Share it to
Yep.
these dudes. I'm going to play that one more time for y'all. Share it to these dudes. If you care, get the hell off my, if you don't care, get off my feed, because you a coward. You an Instagram, YouTube, tweeting dude. I'm a real living dude. I've been through this. I saw this. I don't pay for blue checks. I don't pay for followers. I don't pay for you to like me. But I know what the brother was saying, because we know. And matter of fact, let me clear this up. You can tell the old school with that too, because there is no tracks no more in Philadelphia. So when y'all heard it say across the tracks, it's Washington Avenue, people. So let me give y'all the breakdown. This is how and I'm gonna play this video one more time. Across the tracks used to be tracks on Washington Avenue in Philadelphia. You can walk across the tracks and be on 20th and Tasker, 24th Street. You follow me? Tasker Projects. We are on the south side in Philadelphia. So Philadelphia is so small that everybody is damn near related.
Man, that's what I was just about to tell you, man. That's
See, this is the type of conversation niggas don't want to, and people be saying severe, yo. And I'm explaining all of this because this has something to do with traveling. Traveling is just not going overseas, people. We have hate amongst our own people. We have hate in this conscious community. I don't hate not one of these brothers, but you never hear them mention my name. But they'll watch your video, steal your content, act like it was them. And I'm going to play this one more time so y'all can understand where I'm at with this. I wish I really got the money what all of them had gotten and take these young brothers overseas, bro. I really do. I really wish I had it, but I'm not a kiss ass dude, bro. So y'all should share this to all of them.
Let me speak it to exist. This can happen.
Let's put this brother out here one more time, because I understand his brother's pain. And we still have these tribal fights, and we talking about somebody else in another country, and an African is doing this to us, and the Mexicans is doing this to us. We're doing it to each other.
Like that in Virginia too. Yep.
Even in the conscious community, bro. Yep. I'm gonna play him one more time so y'all can understand what I feel. Like I said, I could go into all of this, but pay attention.
Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Good morning. As I'm in this phase of this squashing these wars with trying to squash these wars with different people, I keep trying to tell y'all youngins around the city, this ain't something that y'all want. Y'all might think y'all want it, but y'all don't.
Hear it.
Y'all might think y'all want it, but y'all won't. Let me tell you, I'm from Tasker, right? In the projects, Tasker Projects, right? We grew up fighting 24th Street and across the tracks.
That's
right.
Us.
My grandmom is from across the tracks. My grandpop is from across the tracks. My mom is really from across the tracks. My whole dad's side and mom's side, dad's side is from across the tracks. How that look? How that look? But you know what? You know what? My first roommate in a youth study center, his name was Chink from 24th Street, Wendell Taylor. That's my brother to this day. That's my brother to this day. And Chink could tell you this. That's my brother to this day. I love Chink to death. We was kids. We ain't know why we ain't like each other. Just because we was from two different neighborhoods. I'm telling you, youngin, this how this gonna go. You gonna get upstate. You gonna get up there, you gonna see one of them old heads that know your mom, your dad, your grandmom, especially if you from South Philly. You gonna get up there and he gonna say, come on, youngin, let me take you up under my wing. You gonna walk that yard and you gonna see your sworn enemy, somebody that possibly killed your brother, somebody that possibly killed your friend, and all them emotions gonna run up in you. And guess what? Old head gonna already know. You know why? Because the jails talk before the streets talk. The jails know the story before the streets do. And that old head gonna say, what you gonna do, youngin, because you can't kill him? Do you want to fight him? If you don't want to fight him, y'all gonna walk this yard, y'all gonna talk, and that shit gonna be over. And that shit gonna be over. And guess what? They taking pictures in the gym next month, and old head gonna get the whole South Philly, and we gonna go in that gym, and we gonna take a South Philly picture, and we gonna send that shit home. But in that whole South Philly picture, if it's 20 people in that picture, 18 of them got life sentences. The other two might got 10 to 20s or 20 to 40s. This the realest shit I can tell y'all bulls. Don't listen to these cowards out here. They suckers. They suckers. Half of these dudes that talk in this city when they was in jail, they didn't have a voice. When real dudes was on the streets of Philadelphia, half of these cowards y'all see on Instagram, they didn't have a voice. I'm telling you, I was there my whole life. They didn't have a voice when certain names was home. Why you thinking I mentioned these bulls from upstate? Why you think I mentioned some of these dudes? Because they not on that. They don't give a damn about the streets. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your life.
And this is the thing that people really, and this is what people don't like, bro. And this is why you don't see me with 1,000 views, bro. Because niggas don't want this. They want the feel good, and that's what they give you on social media. They give you the feel goods, niggas. Not somebody who's been through this. I was tempted with money. I was tempted with women. I was tempted on many levels. Think about it. Seek respect, man, not attention. And this is why another reason why you don't see me, brother, on their platforms is because they know that I know something. Let me give you an example, because your own people will kill you. Who killed Malcolm X? His
own people.
Who killed what's his name? I can't even pronounce his name. Desant. Let me see. Dessalines. Who killed Dessalines? John Dessalines.
Our own people.
Our own people. Y'all don't know the story behind him? He was fighting for, like, real people who's fighting for our people. Our people. Killed by his own. Y'all don't get it? Y'all don't peep this yet? And now I'm looking at this in history. I'm like, the same thing happened while they telling you racism is happening overseas. Racism over there, brother. We have hatred and racism even amongst the conscious people. This is why they would jump on his feed real fast, right? And then jump off the feed real fast. They would just jump on the feed to see if I'm talking about something that feels good instead of coming on the feed and adding on. You follow me? I know them and they're watching. This is why you don't see 1,000 views on this mug. It's not because I'm not saying anything. It's just because they saying I don't want to share that video out. And this is happening in the conscious community, bro. It's happening in the conscious community. We don't support the real people, right? And think it's severe. It's not severe. I'm with it. I'm with whatever you throw out. I don't separate my people. But you got to talk like Tariq and them to cause a separation, bro. We teach love instead of hate. Love instead of hate. Right? So the weird part is when you study history, I studied the nation. I studied all these groups. Even down to the Moorish Science Temple. I'm going to share that with y'all too. Just bear with me, okay? But we're going to get into that too. Just bear with me, okay? And I'm going to show y'all why. Is everybody all right? I'm going to show you why. Sit back and pay attention. Okay?
My daddy says, "Oh, you want to help the Haitians?" I say, "Yeah, daddy." He says, "You know what's going to come your way, right? Persecution." This is what he told me at a very young age. And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "When was you born?" I said, "October 17th. He said, "Well, what happened on October 17th? I said, "Oh, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the ones who gave the Haitians their independence, they chopped them up into pieces in the street. The one who gave Haiti their independence, they chopped them up in the streets because of propaganda and of fake news to make him seem like he wasn't what he was. And then years later, they glorify him as the leader." My daddy says, "Oh, you want to help the Haitians?" I say, "Yeah, daddy." He says, "You know what's going to come your way, right? Persecution." This is what he told me at a very young age. And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "When was you born?" I said, "October 17th. He said, "Well, what happened on October 17th? I said, "Oh, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the ones who gave the Haitians their independence, they chopped them up into pieces in the street. The one who gave Haiti their independence, they chopped them up in the streets because of propaganda and of fake news to make him seem like he wasn't what he was. And then years later, they glorify him as the leader."
Do you understand where I'm going at with this yet, y'all? It's happening right now. That's why you see niggas try to keep coming at me. See, the difference is I'm going to come on here 2 times a day. So when you say something about me, I can come correct it. Why? Because I understand propaganda.
Yep.
I understand how this works. I understand how this works. Oh, I understand propaganda. I also understand this too, the COINTELPRO. I know about all these things. And this is why they don't want me in their rooms, because they know I know something. So they study me ungodly. Some of this may go over some of y'all heads. Oh, what do you mean, Sabir? It happened with us. It even happened with the Moors. Let me help y'all out. How many of y'all ever read this book called The Sacred Drift? You never read the lessons yet. Sacred Drift, but you're talking about overseas, right? How many of y'all want it? I have it. You know the funny part is when I first moved out here to California, this dude paid me $100 for this book. $100. I was on the blue line, and I wasn't trying to sell the book. And he was like, "Yo, man, I give you $100 for the book." I said, "Hell yeah, nigga! I just moved out here to California. I need that, you know." And I sold the book to him, but I do have it again. So the book, The Sacred Drift, right? And remember, all these people are around each other. They all in close proximities. If y'all don't understand that, right? Same thing that's in the conscious community. That's why you don't see us coming together. They only handpick who they want to pick. They handpick and talk about Arabs and talk about Mexicans and talk about Chinese people. So The Sacred Drift is a book talking about infant, sellouts in the movement. Sellouts in the movement. Crazy, right? I had this book for years, but I had it and a brother's bought it off me for $100. And if you would like it, y'all can email me. I can send it to you. It's a crazy, man. It's crazy as hell. It ain't isolated, B. You have people who can come in and influence people, or you can call them colonizers, or people, y'all call them agents. I don't like that word agent. Most of these Negroes are being paid off. That's why Kaba is validating this whole foundational Black American stuff now. That's a slap in the face that Kaba Cabernet is valid. He's validating foundational Black Americans. That's kind of crazy, right? Because of what? He wants to be liked. He wants to get paid. Ain't that kind of crazy? So bear with me. If you never read that, y'all should read it. Y'all should really read it. Seriously. If you want to get it, you should holler at me. Let me tell you what Marcus Garvey did. Marcus Garvey said, "No one can destroy the Negro but the Negro himself." Y'all don't get it yet? No one can destroy the Negro except the Negro himself. Oh, they got y'all locked. They don't get it, Stan. They don't get it. This is why these Negroes is, oh my God, we can't have Sabiro here because he might open up a can of worms. But it's racism in all these other countries, and I only stayed there for a week. But I witnessed racism. No, we have more hate and racism here and amongst the states, amongst ourselves. We do.
No doubt.
We hate each other. So I would link with people who are like-minded amongst ourselves. That's who I link with. I got another one. If y'all got something to say, stop typing, y'all. Y'all can from church. You can jump on the feed.
Amen. Amen.
How many people saw this news article before? Noble Drew Ali returns after a long visit in the South. Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, founder of the head of the Moorish National Divine Movement, has returned from the city after extended visit to the South. The prophet, right? He is kind of messed up in it. Motorized from Chicago to Atlanta, where he spent a few hours visiting Marcus Garvey in the federal prison. Oh, did y'all know that? And what did he say? He said he asked them, he said, Marcus Garvey in the federal prison, right? Mr. Garvey was very much pleased with this splendid uplift work being done by the Moorish Divine National Movement, not Moorish Science Temple of America. The organization has launched a drive and more members person. It's kind of messed up in here, y'all. So what Marcus Garvey did was told people to go to the Moorish Science Temple, the Moorish Holy Divine National Movement. See, y'all don't understand. There's been a sellout even in the movement because they always would get one person. One person. That's why I'm not a fan of going to Ghana. Nigga, they had their hand in slavery. What the hell I'm gonna go there for? Benin too, nigga. I'm like, why they always, have you ever noticed they never tell y'all to go to Tunis or Morocco? Have y'all noticed that? Hey, come on over here to Morocco and Tunis. And the Negro was
you might see something.
no. This is what they say. They Arabs. What makes them Arabs? And you're not the Arab. You see how crazy this is with the black people?
Yeah.
What makes
No
the
doubt.
person in Tunis and Morocco an Arab, but the only country they tell you about is what?
Ghana.
Ghana. And what's the other one? Why
Oh
not go to
man.
Egypt since all these black people go to Egypt? Why don't you allow citizenship in Egypt? And all the black people go to Egypt all the time. Think about it. So with Market, what he did, when you study Noble Drew Ali's work, when real people like Wyclef was talking about, when you're trying to free people, you're going to get all the backlash. I don't get 50 to 100 and $200,000 for this, big. I've been to these countries. I see stuff that y'all would probably never see a day in your life. But I'm trying to free our people. Say, look, here it is. This is not what they said on television, people. This is not what they said over here. But no, nigga, that's their pseudo stuff, nigga. But yet, a nigga that show you nothing, you believe them. Let me give a shout out to Africa again. The Wolof, baby. The Wolof gear. See how crazy that is? What's up, Dre?
Peace, peace, what's up, everybody?
I got my Kenyan brother on the feed. What up, Kenya? Praise
Peace,
the Lord. So the crazy part about our people is like it ain't just over there. It's not, it's our people, even amongst the conscious people. The hatred is real, bro. It's real. So how many of y'all knew that Noble Drew Ali went to go see Marcus Garvey? Did y'all know that? How many of y'all knew that? How many? See how quiet it is, Brother Dre? See, this is the type of stuff they don't want y'all to know. They don't want to talk about this.
Oh no.
See how that works? How many of y'all knew that? You said Taharka didn't speak on that. Why would he speak on that? Do he know? And you want to talk about Sufism? You talking about this? Negro Sufism. You should send this to Taharka Bay. Sufi. This is all in Spain, all in Spanish. The whole book in Spanish.
Now AI is gonna be good for that. It can
Huh?
translate everything out of that.
Say that again.
They'll like AI with that book because it'll translate it from
Oh no, I
Spanish to
got
English.
AI on here. I can literally put this against the book, and actually, I can do it. I did it before. I can literally put it on the book, and it'll translate it off for me. That's straight up. I got a couple of books over there. Sabir, aren't you from Jamaica? Why are you asking me? Yeah, I'm Jamaican. Yeah. Then answer your question. Fake page. I'm from Jamaica too. Yeah. Okay. I hope I answered your question. Are you from
With the
Jamaica,
blood
brother?
clot.
Yeah, blood clot. Yes, I'm Jamaican. So hopefully you won't ask that stupid question again. So did y'all hear me answer his question?
Oh, they come from every angles, man. They come, especially when you're trying to free the people, man.
I just told you what just happened, bro. I just told you the story. Why you think I laid it out? Instead of coming on the feed, they will type it. But I want you to understand the difference between boys and men. That's a boy with a fake page. So should I do this again? Okay. These are people that never left their city. You heard me. I say city. I ain't say state. You notice that, right? They never left their city. There's a difference between the city and the state, okay? So they never left their city. This is what the brother was saying. They are online looking up stuff. You can bring 100. I don't think it's 100 of them. And we can have this dialogue. I laid the picture out. Should I play it again? Should I play it again for him?
Yeah, they might have been late. They might have been a little late.
Now, why will you ask a stupid question? What question would that be? Oh, you talking about the person that asked me? Because that's the mentality of our people. That's the nature of people. So, yeah. And that's why they had to get rid of Noble Drew Ali. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to say this to you. If you keep playing with me, I'm going to get you off the feed because I know who you are. I'm just going to let you know, okay? I'm going to embarrass you, and then I'm going to get rid of you. So I'm going to help you out. So just remember, I gave you opportunity. I'm going to block you because you have nothing to add to this platform. So, okay, I'm going to hurt your feelings and then I'm going to move on. There's a difference. At least, you know the funny part about the thinking part? You should really think. You should think. I guess you don't think. You know, Gemini think. You know the thing for Gemini is I think.
No
Nigga,
critical thinking.
You should. So let's move forward. So next time you type, I'm going to just get rid of you, okay? So if you want to talk with me, you definitely can click the link. Okay, so bye. See you later, homie. I'll let people see. Okay, see you later, home. Peace. This is how you get rid of people. So he got another page. That's him too on here. So don't worry about it. So the same thing that happened back then is happening right now. If anybody wants to feel froggy, leap. So that's what happened. So when you're trying to free people, you want to always have your own people do things because we don't know about other people's culture. Okay? Well, I'm gonna get you again. I'm gonna get you too, because I know who you are. That's the link if you want to join me. I keep trying to tell you. I'm gonna get rid of you too. That's the link. So the key people, did I ever witness racism when I traveled? No, I never. Anyone knows me, know that I've been overseas like for 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Not a week. Not a week. I've been over there for 2 or 3, sometimes there. I've been over there like 2 or 3 months. So the crazy part is I stayed in Turkey for 2 months, I think it was. I never witnessed racism in Turkey. Turkey is a safe place. Very safe place. Oh, it's a safe place, brother. So I've been to Turkey. And at the same time, when you travel, that's why I said I would love to take a lot of these young cats over there. But when you travel, you learn a whole lot of stuff about people's culture. What people don't like about people is because because you violate their culture. My brother's from Kenya on here. If I don't know anything about Kenya's culture, how they eat, right? None of this. I'm disrespectful to their culture. The problem is most people don't understand when you travel to these countries, you have to know the people's culture. Am I lying, Brother Dre? You have to respect the culture. I can't go over there being arrogant because that's how you look at most of us, rather you say you black, white, whatever. Your mentality you have a colonized mind when you go there. That's the reality. You're egotistical, arrogant. I've been to these places. I'm being real with you. I've been there. Very arrogant, right? So when I'm over there, I was in Canada one day. I had a layover in Canada. And the lady, where was I? I'm trying to remember what airport I was in. I was going somewhere and I had a layover and I was talking to this European lady, that y'all call white person. This lady told me, she said, I don't like nobody from the US. She said, they arrogant and selfish people. I said, whoa, yo. She said, they arrogant and selfish people. But the ignorant ass black people, like foundational black Americans, they'll say, why don't you leave here? Leave who? The only foreigners are Europeans. And y'all foundational black Americans are scared to tell them to leave. I'm not going to tell them to leave, nigga. You would never tell a white person to leave the United States. You follow me? So when she said this to me, I thought about it for a minute. I said, damn, she's kind of right. But when you step outside of the United States, you see stuff that's totally different. Now I'm going to give y'all my take, and I don't hide anything from nothing and nobody. If you got an experience overseas, let me know, and then I'll explain it to you, okay? If any of y'all have an experience overseas, I'm going to tell you why and how, okay? Why and how. Yes, I could take shots at FBA. You don't like it? FBA, bring them to the cipher. It's foundational. You can't be foundational black. Ain't no foundation. Black is not even foundational. Duh. Foundation is not. How are you going to have a you won't call it foundation. It's not even.
Black is only like 60 years old. They claim
Black.
for
That's a
500
Kenyan
years.
brother. That's a Kenyan brother. Black is only 60 years old, nigga. If it's that.
Yep, because my mom was in the 70s. She said they was called Negroes. They call them Negroes.
That's crazy, right? You're gonna take shots. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's open. The floor is open for you. I gave y'all the heads up how I am. I gave you the head up. So share it out. I'm not one of these YouTubers and Instagrammers and TikTokers, nigga. I'm a real dude. I'm not an AI person. I don't have a blue check so you can follow me. I punch back hard.
You know what's crazy, people? Like they're trying to be like the nationalists of the so-called blacks, right? Even the white European nationalists, they claim to be Greco-Roman civilization. They go
Greco-Roman,
back full
right?
thousands of years back, Greco-Roman, but they saying the FBA, this civilization started here. Like that's crazy. They don't even see. I
But
don't know, man.
this is why they follow people blindly, brother. You don't get it. That's why they follow these dudes. Hold on, let me help you out. That's why they follow dudes blindly. I'm dead serious. This is why. Hold up. This is why they follow these dudes blind. I keep trying to tell them the lines are open for them. All you gotta do is come out swinging. That's why they follow them. And what happens? You push them out because they're not doing anything.
Yep, they follow behind them without even questioning nothing.
Niggas ain't questioning them dudes. So the crazy part is, they're Dutch. Let me run this down to y'all. They're Dutch, they're French, or something like that, right? If you want me to answer your question, click the link and come on the feed. If you want me to answer any of your questions, do not type it. Hit the link. Show yourself. Don't act like you don't see the link. If that link don't work, try this link. That link don't work.
Or
Try that link.
send a Zelly with a question on it. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
answer it
Oh,
that way.
he said send a Zelly with a question. Y'all can go to my Zelle, PayPal, and Chime. Zelle, PayPal, and Chime, Apple Pay. Yeah, you're right, brother, because Lord Jamar does that. So let me explain this to y'all one more time. Culture. Hip hop has its own culture. Its own culture. If you don't know someone's culture, because blacks don't have a culture. Kenyans have a culture, right? Senegal has a culture, right? Morocco has a culture. Tunis has a culture. Am I right? Egypt has a culture. Somali has a culture. Am I lying? Sudan has a culture, right? Am I lying? So if you don't know the culture, that's what make you outsider, because a lot of you black people have the mindset of a European. You're not talking to somebody that has been somewhere for like a week or 3 days and said it's racist. Nah, I've been there. Okay. I was in London. I don't know how many of y'all been in London. Y'all probably was in a car, but I was on a subway. I had luggage like a motherfucker, bro. I had big suitcases. Y'all know how I travel. One case may have a bunch of books. The other case got a bunch of clothes and I got a backpack on. I'm on an escalator going down in London. And if anybody from London, let me know. I'm gonna show you how this works culturally. When I was there, I'm going down the escalator. You know, in New York, if you ever been to New York or anywhere in the States, everybody stands everywhere. How many of y'all been on a subway on an escalator in the States? They just disrespectful, stand everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere, right? One piece should be right next to the person that's over here, right? Then you got to say, excuse me, right? In London, they stand on the right-hand side. So the other person can come down on the other side. Now, most people would think there's racism over there. That's not racism. It's not racism. It's called culture. It's a cultural thing. So when you're over other people's countries, you have to respect the culture of the people. Period. So that's called culture. When you go to a place for 3 to 4 days, you don't know the culture of the people because you're staying in a tourist area. Yes, brother, New York is like that too, and in certain countries. So if you don't understand the culture, then they will say, and you would think because you have been colonized, because you do have a colonized mind, you will believe it's racism. I'm telling you that I've been to these places, not for 1 week or 2 weeks, for months. And when you stay in a place for 30 days, that's like your residency. I don't know if y'all know that or not. That's how this works. Just a little tidbit. So I stayed in Turkey for 2.5 months. I stayed in Spain for God knows how long. That's where my brother Yassim is at. Most Def is in Spain. But when you come into a country and you have that mindset of them, then they will look at you. Because I'm going to give you an example. I gave y'all about Philadelphia the same way. You can be across the tracks from one another and dislike each other and hate each other. Real talk. Hate each other. Right across the tracks, which ain't no tracks no more. Barcelona, people in Granada don't like people in Barcelona. People that's in Seville don't like the people in Barcelona either. But you would never know that unless you stayed there and talked to the people. Barcelona people don't like people that's in Seville or Granada. That's in the southern part. So when you have these people that's both in Spain, both Spain, I never witnessed racism over there. And Percy never witnessed racism over there. Nor did my brother Amadeus Christ witness racism over there. If I witnessed racism, I would. Now, I witnessed racism and hatred amongst our people. I'm from Philly. I know racism. Anybody know Philly? We have the Irish people on one end. If you're from Philly, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then you have the Italians on the other side. And we were in the middle. We used to go to a swimming pool in the mid-'80s. We had to fight to go to the swimming pool. It's called Tiny Field. I know racism. I never really got racism from Italians, but even though that was right across the tracks, the only thing they didn't want is the drugs over there. They didn't want the drugs that we were dealing with on the opposite side of the tracks. So that's all South Philly, right? That's all Philly. It's the same thing with Spain. It's a cultural thing. People from West Philly didn't like people from North Philly, but we still had family. If you mess with a girl in North Philly, niggas will tell you, you got to be careful because you an outsider going to someone else's neighborhood. This is just reality. And we have not learned the lessons yet. We have more hatred and jealousy and envy amongst our own people. And it's more so in this conscious community. I never teach hate. I teach the truth, and that's what it is. Right? So when I was over there, the lady said to me, because I was not from there, she said, "You must not be from here." I said, "What do you mean?" "I'm on an escalator in London." She said, "You must not be from here." Now, I could have took that as being racist, but it wasn't. She said, "Over here, we stand on the right-hand side to let people go down the other side." That's called respect. And the thing that we don't have is respect for each other over here. So you can't go to somebody else's country and say that person is racism because you've been conditioned that everything was racism. There's only one race. Like my brother Tachi yesterday, it's only one race. And once you understand the race, read, people. It's fundamental. Read. Either read or travel. So I'm only giving you my experience in these places, period. If I witness racism, I would tell you I witnessed racism. I have nothing to hide from nothing. This Negro in my chat box talking about, and let me ask y'all this question. He said I'm racist towards black people. How can I be racist towards an inanimate object? Have I ever, let me ask y'all this question on this feed. Everybody that's on this feed, I want y'all to tell me, have I ever been racist towards any people that's on this feed or disrespectful to any black person on this feed? Raise your hand. Let me know.
I think you're trying to free the people. I think that's what it is.
I want people to know. I want people to see. I want to know. I want people to. I want to put it in the chat box so my brother Grant can stop texting me. I don't know why he keep making pages to come on my feed, but I want to know from Instagram, X, and YouTube, where have I ever been disrespectful towards black people? First of all, there is no black people. That's all I'm saying. Where? Come on, y'all. Let me know where I've been disrespectful at. If I was disrespectful, I would never come on somebody's feed. Ain't that kind of crazy? So that person is the crazy person, because I would never make another page just to come on somebody's feed. That's the insane person. So have I ever been disrespectful to any black person? Let me know. I'm not even disrespectful to women. He probably called women bitches more than anything else, and I never called a woman a bitch. Ain't that kind of crazy? I never called a woman a bitch. Well, she deserve it. That's what they would say. Well, she deserve it. You can't find a woman that I called a bitch. You can't find a woman I put my hands on. So my brother said no. My brother said no. Okay, come on, no, come on, let me know. I asked you a question, my brother Rudy. Have I ever disrespected any black person? We need him to see. We need him to see. But see, he focused on everything else other than what I'm just sharing with him. That's the mindset of him. That's the mindset right there. Because I would never make a page to come on somebody else's feed, nigga. Again, after I was blocked. This ain't the show for me. So the crazy part is, I never been disrespectful. First of all, there was no black people. Don't ever. If it's my perspective, why I come to the feed? You should never come. You should. He's in my private box saying your perspective comes from what 70%, 17% of our people. I just said, well, I'm showing y'all what we see. Yes, you have. You're blocking. I'm not blocking people. I only block people that's ignorant. Who did I block? You're not blocked if you're talking about it. You're not blocked on my feed. Nobody's blocked. I only block you when you become belligerent. Belligerent. When you say stuff that has nothing to do with the content. So, okay. So when you start yelling at me, I got a bullet in my head. I can't tolerate too much because I may snap. So the point, people, if you have nothing good to share with me, don't ever come to the feed. Don't that sound about right? I mean, does that even make sense that you would sit on a feed that you don't like? So let's go back. Again, traveling.
Makes sense to me.
When you go to other countries, you have to study the culture. You cannot study the culture being there for 3 days in a 10-star hotel. You got to get into the mix of this motherfucker to figure out what it is. That's how it is. Culture. How was traveling in Morocco? It's beautiful, brother. Oh, you got to go. I'm going to go back. Morocco was the bomb, bro. Oh, you got to go. I've been there for past 8 years. I've been going over there. For the past 8 years, you got to go. And just don't go to Marrakesh. Most people go to, I'm going to share this with y'all. Most people go to Marrakesh or Casablanca. No, go to Fez. Go to Tangiers. No, seriously, go to those places. Go to other places. The Moors of Tangiers. Go there. Go to these other places and sit with these people. I will be back over there in, I believe it's November. I just came back last November, but I'm going to go back again. So understand the culture. My brother's from Kenya on here. It's from Kenya. So when you sit with these people, you start understanding the culture. I was in Turkey for two months. Let me just show you something. In Turkey, if I can find it. I'm glad you're staying on the feed with me, my brother Grant. Hopefully you learned something. If you ain't learning nothing, you can leave. You know that, right? You ain't got to keep privately inboxing me, brother. So this is Turkey. Now I'm going to share this with y'all. Look how crazy this is in Turkey. That's Turkey. If you want to have a conversation about who the Arabs are, you can reach out to me. It's okay, people. It's okay. If you want to talk to me about who the Arabs are. So if you got some evidence on the Arabs, I'll give y'all time. So this is in Turkey, right? Look at this. Do you see them with Santa Claus hats on and stuff like that? And he got hijabs on? Kind of crazy, right? You see anybody over here talking about, no, nigga? Okay. So when you travel and you go to places, you start seeing and you learn things. You learn. And this is at nighttime. It's a very safe place, people. It's so safe. It is a very safe place, B. And I want you to do me a favor, my brother. Look up Malcolm X Street in Turkey. Look it up. Malcolm X Street in Turkey. Hope Grant look it up too, but he may not want to. Look up Malcolm X Street in Turkey, or should I put it up for him? You want to see something how crazy this is? Why would they have a street called Malcolm X? Get with me 1 second. I want y'all to see when you travel, you don't stay there for 3 to 4 days. You got to travel. Let's go here. The street is named Malcolm X Avenue, located. Oh, really? In Turkey, my nigga? Really? Why would they do something like that? They racist. Hold up. They racist. They're racist, brother. They racist motherfuckers. So when you go to these places, you would understand the history and the culture. I didn't go as a black man. They didn't even know where I was from. They never knew. They didn't know where I was from. They didn't. They thought I was from China, Jamaica. But when you know the history and you bring it back to the people, this is what you go through. Oh, you're following me. Do your research, B. This nigga he in my private box talking about you come from the ghetto. This nigga's retarded as hell. That nigga, a grown ass man in his 50s, Grant, talking about you come from the ghettos of Philly. That's basically all you've been. All you've been too. This nigga said all I've been, but I've been around the world though. Have you been around the world yet, brother? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, I've been more places than you.
Okay, just name a few. Just name a few, bro. Just name a few. Just name a few. Well, I don't want to hear all that. Just name a few before I block you. Name a few.
I've been to Tanzania. I've been to South Africa.
Okay,
I've been to Nigeria. I've been to Eritrea. I've been to places.
And the next time you do that, I'm glad you've been there. And the next time, show the pictures, okay? So don't ever say, well, I've never been, okay? So thank you for that. So hopefully you learned something, and I want to know how many days you stayed there, because it wasn't probably over a week. But I hope you learned something when you was there. So peace, brother. Hopefully you learned something when you was there.
So Samir, I heard the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan Muhammad said, only hit dogs holler. If you throw a rock to a group of dogs, the one that got hit will be screaming at you.
That's Grant. Only hit dogs holler. He ain't show nothing. Tell him to pull up his passport and open it up and tell me. Let me see. Tell him to show me his stamps on his passport. I can pull mine out. Now, if he been to those places, right, I can tell how long you've been there. Open up your passport. Grant. He's back again. Look, he's back again, y'all. Look, he's back. Grant, do me a favor. Open up your passport right now, brother, and show me. Brother, all I ask you to do, brother, this is not the back and forth with you. Open up your passport. I'm going to put you back in the background and show me where you've been, because I can tell how long you've been there. That's all I ask you. I don't want to go. Brother, ask me. Show me the passport, brother. That's all I ask you. Stop. You too grown for that, brother. All right, later. Show me. I'm not going to let him speak. This is my show. If I say show me where you've been, like, I can walk and show you. So if you've been there, then you show me. Period. What have you learned when you was there? I'm not, he don't want
a lot of people racist over there. He ain't even say that.
You can come on the feed. You can come to the feed if you want to come to the feed. If he showed me his proof, I would. How about everybody say, show me his proof? Okay. I don't want to hear him talk. There's no talking. There's no need to talk. Just show me the proof. Show me the stamps. Show me. And tell me what you learned. That's it. I'm going to give him an opportunity. He's on the feed. What the hell? What y'all want me to do?
Disrespect to your family and everything so much, man. I would never bring him back on.
Okay, we're going to get rid of him again because he's not. Come on, baby. We ain't got time for that. Don't do that, brother. So I gave it to him. He didn't show it. He don't want to show it. You know how easy for me to walk over there and grab mine real quick? Stop it, people. He don't want nothing. And this is what is happening.
I don't think he have a passport, Samir.
He might not even have a passport.
Spot.
He might not. You know, see how fast I can grab one? How many times I didn't put him on back and forth and he didn't go get it? When you come on this feed, people, please have the information in your hand. Like I can pull this up. Let me show you an example. Show me in your hand. You should always be prepared. He's not paying me to come on my feed. He don't support what I do. So in hand, he should have something. If you're going to go against me, have it in your hand. And he's only proving my point of the ignorance and the arrogance of our people in the United States. Are you following me? He's been on, I didn't put him off 4 times. You should have said, well, nigga, I ain't going to get on Sabir feed unless I have it and I'm going to show it. Stop it. Don't do that, people. Now, if he want to support, he can. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here for your edutainment. But I want y'all to understand, when you travel, people are looking at you as the United States because your mindset is colonized. Your mindset. I've been to these places. He didn't know anything about Malcolm X mother freaking street. How you don't know about these things? But you telling me people is racist. We have more hatred and racism here amongst our own people, like Grant. I can feel it in his energy is off. That brother's energy is so off, brother. It's pathetic. And I don't need to bring him on here because he don't add anything to this platform. Okay? So let's move forward. Let me give you some, oh, damn. Let me show you a little bit more in Turkey. And I'm not glorifying. I just want y'all to understand a person who travels to these places. Okay? That's it. That's the Blue Mosque in Turkey. You should be asking me about these places. Is it racism there, Sabera? You follow me? So you should be asking me, is it racism there? No, it's not. I didn't witness it. Now, when you come to the United States, come from the United States with that mentality, that's what happens. So let's move forward, y'all. If it's racism, now I know the history of Spain, and y'all should know the history of Spain, or y'all should talk to somebody who's been there and can tell you the history of Spain. Now, this is Amir Mohammed Park. This is actually in Barcelona. Go look it up. But they have to make you hate anything pertaining to real history. FBA didn't create no unique nothing. They're not even creating anything. It's nothing that foundational Black Americans are creating. Nothing. I'm just being real with y'all. You did, please come on the feed and show me. Okay, please let me know. Just show me something. Let me ask y'all this question before we move forward. What is the oldest university in the world? Are they teaching that? And I'm gonna ask these foundational Black Americans. What is the oldest university in the world? Don't you answer, Dre, because you know. Give me the oldest university in the world. You foundational Black Americans, because y'all don't act like you don't have your children in the white man's school, because you do. And don't forget, y'all can support and donate. Oldest university in the world. Let's see how smart y'all are. And why haven't they built a university today, since foundational Black Americans are a unique culture? Why haven't they built a university, foundational Black Americans, to this day? Come on. What's the oldest university, y'all? We on X. Y'all embarrassing yourselves, man. You truly embarrassing yourself. Oldest university in the world. Y'all can hit the link and come on the feed and tell me. You ain't got to type. You could just literally hit the link and come on and tell me too. You do know that, right? Not hate, talk about hate this. No, this, give me the oldest university in the world. See, this is what I said. I don't pay for blue checks. I'm authentic. I'm analog, nigga. It takes that much time to figure that out. What they trying to Google that mug? And what they trying to Google it? I'm going to Google this motherfucker right here, brother. Remember what I said. Travel is the key. I wish I could actually take a whole bunch. Hey, family, I'm going to get rid of you. I just asked you a question, okay? I just asked you a question. They did not invent that. All that stuff come out of Africa. The instruments come from Africa, period. You don't understand this part. You have to understand the word hip hop. It's come from an African word called Wolof. 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 That's where the word hippie come from. Hip is to open one's eye. Hip hop. Nobody got the answer. Then they go over. He went online and hurry up and took a whole joint and said, we're going to hurry up and educate these people. What is the oldest university in the world? Y'all don't know on X? Where y'all on X? Where y'all on X? Come on, y'all. Y'all can talk to me on X. It's okay. Oldest university. Where y'all at on the gram? See how this works, brother Dre? They go there for vacation. Niggas go to places for vacation. I'm gonna go to vacation. I'm gonna stay in a hotel the whole time because they told me not to go outside. This is why you must travel. I'm gonna take you to two different places. You ready? Give me 1 second. Number one, this is in Tunis. No, it's not Timbuktu. Sorry, not Timbuktu. I know they told y'all that. It's not Timbuktu. Nope. First of all, you should look this one up right here. This is actually a mosque now, but it used to be a university, but it's a mosque. This is in Tunis. Well, Tunis, y'all, for the record, it's Africa. It's North Africa. That's me in Tunisia. That's Tunis. I was over there by myself. That's Tunis. So let me show you how crazy this is. Y'all ready? Is everybody good? I want to show you the difference between people traveling for vacation and traveling for history. That, my friends, is Zaytuna. This is older than Fatima's. That's older than Fatima. So give me 1 second. I want you to go Google this and prove me wrong. That's in North Africa, people, where you see me standing at. If you go do your research, you will find that's the door that you see me standing in front of, right? Oh, please do your research on that one. Give me 1 second. I told you, they don't want me in the room with them. You can Google this for yourself and find it. So they don't even know the oldest university. So here it is right here, y'all. Zaytuna in Tunisia. It's the oldest city. Covers an area. See that? This was the first or the oldest university in North Africa, where you see me standing at. Okay, is everybody good? I'm gonna take y'all on a little journey, okay, to understand culture and history. Look up Zaytuna. You must travel, people. That's me in Tunis. So they have a Zaytuna college out here in California. Let me show you how crazy this is, right? Why would they have a Zaytuna college out here in California? Did y'all know that? Hold on, look at this. Can't make this up, bro.
They got one in California because they sent people to study on us.
Oh, nigga, this is why I said you got to go travel. I went to the original one, but there it is right there. Become a monthly supporter of Zaytuna College. Think about it. No wonder they're going to support their people if people going to get mad. Because you don't understand. I just showed you I was there. But you don't want to hear it from Sabir because it's Sabir. You see how that works? Oh my God, look at this. Really? Did y'all know about this one? Let's go a little further. History, once again, that's in California, Zaytuna, and you also have it in Tunis. So what is the connection between those two? Let's go to the oldest university. Remember what I told you when you travel. Travel, B, is the key. I would love to take a whole bunch of youth to go over there. Let's go to this one right here. Let's go to this one for a second. Oh, the University of Al Qarawiyyin. This is older than Timbuktu also. But the Moors built that one too in Timbuktu, for the record, y'all. The Moors built that one also. Okay, for the record, we built that one too in Timbuktu. They were still Moors, people. But they have to disconnect you from being a Moor. Y'all see how that works? So you got these cats that never been to these places sit on social media, but the Moors enslaved Africans. The Moors is Arabs. Nigga, what the hell? You still a Moor. The Moors built all of that. So how many of y'all knew about that university right there? Come on. Remember I told you, traveling is the key. Shout out to my brother Percy. I'm going to show you what he put together. Y'all ready? and I'm gonna walk y'all back, okay? Did y'all go get the foundation, the black scholars, and ask what the oldest university yet? Let's go to Fatima for a second. Pay attention. You can do your research and prove me wrong. You can try it right now.
My name is Fatima Alfiri, and I was born in Tunisia in the 9th century. I was the daughter of a successful businessman, Mohammed Alfiri. My family was not wealthy, but my father made sure that his children were instilled with knowledge of fiqh, Islamic jurisprudence, and hadith, verified stories and sayings from the life of the Prophet Muhammad. After my father and husband passed away, I inherited a large fortune. I decided to use this wealth to make a difference in the world. I founded the Al-Qarawiyyin Mosque in Fez, Morocco, which later became the oldest university in the world. I wanted to create a place where people could come to learn and study, regardless of their background or social status. I am proud to have been a part of the creation of the world's first university, and I hope that my legacy will inspire future generations to continue to push the boundaries of education and knowledge. I am a great contribution to women and an untold story for this generation. My name is Fatima Alfiri, and I was born in Tunisia in the 9th century.
Oh, do they teach people that? But you want to talk about, yeah, bro, that's the Arab, but yet you got your children in the white man school. Make that make sense. In the universities. The universities was named after Europeans, like Howard University. So let me show you a book that I did on it, okay? We're going to go a little further. This is one of the books I did. This is the book I did on Fatima. Y'all can look it up for yourself. Al-Qarawiyyin. Look it up. I hope Grant learning something. There it is. You can get the book off me, Grant. You can get the book. Okay, Grant? You can email me for the book, bro. I can do a lecture if you want to pay me, Grant. If you want to pay me, you can pay me, okay? Or you can get the book off me. All right? Or you can go get the scholar that you watch every single day. Okay? Let me put my link up here so just in case Grant want to email me. Y'all can email me at the yellow, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Okay? All right? So let me show you who else went to the university. Hold up. I got 2 books I did on it. So bear with me. Hold up. Oh, Pope Sylvester went there too? So let me ask you a question, my brother Dre. Why would a French guy go there? Why would a French Pope go to the oldest university in the world? And Negroes talking about, we don't need to go there, brother, because they're Arabs.
It's kind of crazy because it was also a mosque. So I don't know, man. That's crazy.
So that's my picture, literally my picture that I took when I was in there. So this is what I mean by when you travel places not for vacation. So if y'all would like this book, you can email me for this book too. And on top of that, I can speak on it. I can speak on it. So let me show you a little bit more. So bear with me, okay? Is everybody with me? Let me take them inside there, brother, for a second. So no, I never witnessed none of those things. Doors have been open for me. Yeah, they definitely been open for me. So let me take you inside Fatima's university. So bear with me. This is me inside the university. Bear with me, which is actually a mosque. And this is where the term chairman come from. That's me. That picture you saw, that's in the oldest university right there in Fez, Morocco. Tell these guys like Grant when they say they want the places, where's your pictures at? Where are your pictures at, brother? Show me. Show me what you're talking about. I'll wait. Oh, it's so clean in there, you can eat off the floor, bro. Let me show you another one. Give me 1 second. Where y'all think that's Photoshop and it's AI, and it's none of those things. It's really what it is. If you can read Arabic or y'all got AI, you should take a picture and then you will actually see what it says, okay? Take a picture, use your phone, your smartphones, and you have smartphones and dumb people. Take a picture. Okay? Put your phone up against it. That's the oldest university in the world. So take that, run, tell that, and let's have this conversation. So most people wouldn't even go to those places, bro. But you telling me about Timbuktu. That was the oldest one that is still functioning to this day. To this day. And the reason why they keep going to Ghana in these certain places, so you won't get this information. Do you know how many people travel to these places, bro? Do they know how many people traveled there? How many of y'all know about Ibn Khaldun? Raise your hand. I'm just walking y'all through history. But they'll tell you he was a racist, right? Right? They'll go get Boyce Watkins on the line. But how many of y'all know Ibn Khaldun? The Muqaddimah. How many of them know about Ibn Khaldun? How many of them know Ibn Khaldun? But you know culture, right? You know history, right? You a scholar, right? Come on, B. Who's Ibn Khaldun? Oh, a lot of them traveled there. So when you go to these places, like I ain't been there once and twice. I've been there and I stayed there for a very, very long time. So I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's go to Ronald Reagan for a second. So where's Boyce Watkins talking about this at? Oh, Ronald Reagan. Hold on, let's go back up here. Let's go to Ronald Reagan for a minute. Ronald Reagan, look, famously referenced the 14th century Muslim scholar Ibn Khaldun. Good. Did y'all know this? So why are these Europeans studying everything that's African, but you don't want to study it? Make this motherfucker make sense.
Apparently, he's the first economist. Like he started like the science of economies. He's the one who
Yes,
started that.
yes. You don't see Boyce. That's why I said you don't see me on 19 Keys, Ben Reza Islam's, Roland Martins, Boyce Watkins, but they telling you about this, right? But these are the people that studied your people. Look, oh, let's go. You want some more Ronald Reagan? You can look that up online too. Let me show you again. Ronald Reagan cites Islamic scholar. Really? Are y'all being taught this in school? I mean, I'm asking. Are y'all being taught this in school? And y'all complain about economics? No wonder people laugh at you, B. But I was there. Let's go to Mark Zuckerberg. Let's go to Mark Zuckerberg for a second. And you want to keep blaming the white man or the boogeyman. No, it's blame your black people. Let's go here. Oh, why Mark Zuckerberg wants everyone to read the 14th century Islamic what? Book, the Muqaddimah. And the Muqaddimah, people, means the introduction. That's what it means. It means the introduction. I went to Turkey and I was in Tunis, but I went to Turkey and saw the original handwriting of him. Damn. I went to go see the original, and I took a picture of the original text of Ibn Khaldun. He wrote it inside of a cave. Pay attention. Why would he? They got y'all running around here. These cats are what they call race baiters on social media. That's what most of these cats are. Race baiters. Race baiters. You can pick your poison. I can talk about all these things, but they say we ain't gonna bring Sabir to this motherfucker. Somebody said the Matrix will never teach on who the Moors are. That's why you got to help me out, family. Y'all got to push this. You got to push me. You got to support it. Come on, B. I need y'all support. Let's go. Push me. So this is the Muqaddimah. The introduction. So what does that have to do with anything? Let's go. This is me in Tunis as I was eating, because I'm a vegetarian, no goat or ham. So I'm sitting in Tunis reading my Mukaddima book. You see my book right there, brother? Let me move this out the way. You see my Mukaddima? My spaghetti with nothing in it? With my fez sitting there. This is in Tunis, people. And as I sat there with the book, the waiter comes over to me and was like blown away. He said, "You know about Ibn Khaldun?" He said, "You know about Ibn?" I said, "Yeah." So I started talking to about Ibn Khaldun. This is in North Africa, Tunisia, people, for the record. Okay. So as I'm sitting there with him, he's like blown away that I knew about Fatima Feta and I knew about Ibn Khaldun. So let me help y'all out. I'm gonna help y'all again, okay? So if you look up Ibn Khaldun, I'll put his name in here so y'all can research him. That's Ibn Khaldun. I'm gonna put his name in so y'all can look it up, okay? And I hope y'all share this video and I hope y'all support it, okay? This is why I can have a conversation with anyone, not about, come on, about racism, brother. If you know who you are, you do better. If you know. Ibn Khaldun, look him up. That's in Tunis. So when I was there, I bought the book when I was over there. But you got Boyce Watkins talk about your black dollar when the dollar bill is not black. Make it make sense. The dollar bill is not even black. Fuck, it's green. So let me show you a little bit more in Tunis. So bear with me. This is the oldest mosque. And again, I never witnessed racism in none of these places, people. How could I do that when I'm in Africa? That's the oldest mosque right here. Go look it up. Oldest mosque is in North Africa. The oldest mosque in North Africa is right here. It's in Tunis. That's not Morocco. That's Tunis. Go somewhere for history. Let me give you another one, okay? I'm going to give you another look at where I was at in Tunis also. Pay attention. You can look up the oldest mosque in North Africa. This is also in Tunis also. This is where Fatima was from, the one that opened up the oldest university. She was from here, but she opened it up in Fez. Did I do any AIs yet, brother? I need to do some AIs, huh? Maybe y'all believe me better. I just don't show you nothing. This is also in Tunis. Peace. What up?
Good.
So I'm here to teach, brother. I'm not here to separate my people. I'm here to teach. That's what I'm here to do. If you're not here to support what I do, help out, keep it pushing, family, because you can't stop me. You're just going to hurt your feelings playing with me. You're just going to hurt your feelings. Okay? This is Tunis. Yeah, you can keep saying this is a Mexican people, but all this was connected. Let's have this conversation. It's not just over here. So this is where she was from. I was driving into where she was from. That's in Tunis. Y'all can look up everything that I'm presenting to you. Everything that I'm presenting to you. Stop just focusing more. Keep saying this is Northwest Mexican, brother. It doesn't matter. Travel. Travel. Okay? The oldest university is in Africa. Do your research. Oldest university is named after her. Travel. I know some of y'all probably can't because somebody trying to sell you a Moorish passport, which is a bunch of BS. Okay? That's Tunis. I'm over the world representing our people, from Turkey to Morocco to Tunis, you name it. I'm over here repping, getting culture, finding out what happened. While you sitting on social media, like my brother said, you sitting, oh, brother, I seen it on social media because they told me on social media that's what it was because I saw his video. No, that's Tunis. So when you travel the world, brothers, you start seeing things. Travel. I didn't witness no racism yet. Because when you go to these places, you go there with your head up and you go with your head high. This is in Spain right there. This is in the real Alcazar. Look what book I'm holding in my hand. You see the book that I'm holding? This is called the real Alcazar, where you see me standing in. So when you see me traveling, I'm traveling with a whole bunch of books. And I'm going. I'm not rich. Nobody's paying me 50,000, not even none of these Moors, because they don't pay up nothing, because they cry broke every 5 minutes unless somebody got a travel passport for $3,000. So that's at the real Alcazar. Why I'm holding this up. Okay. So when you travel, you start seeing things. I told you we have hatred even amongst the Moors. Y'all should get that sacred drift, John. Are you following me? Crazy, right? So this takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot. When you're flying like that, brother, it's sometimes these flights could be motherfucking 13, 12 hours. Depends. But I do this. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Shout out to my brother Percy. Let me ask y'all this question before we start. And I hope everybody go to my Zelle, PayPal, and Chime right now. People, please donate something. Treat me to lunch or dinner. God damn, do something. When you was in school, right? Who was y'all taught was the traveler? Who was y'all taught about in history as traveling wise? Who was y'all taught?
Oh, Marco Polo.
Okay, who else? Where y'all
Columbus.
at? Columbus.
Yep.
Who else? Come on, y'all. Where y'all at? Come on, baby. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at? This is history lessons right here. Y'all should be dropping thousands, huh? Come on. It's all right. The Pope. I ain't never hear about no Pope traveling. Stop playing. Y'all making it up, man. So you heard about Marco Polo and Columbus, right? Marco Polo and Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was overseas, they was calling me Ibn Battuta when I was over there. The whole time I'm over, they was saying, you like a Ibn Battuta. Nigga, who the hell is Ibn Battuta? I'm going to give you 2 travelers that y'all should research, okay? 2 of them. I might do a class tonight, Dre. I'm not sure. I might do a class tonight. Look up those 2 people. You ain't hearing about these motherfuckers, do you? You ain't hearing about these people. I told you when you travel, you it's a mystery, big. Y'all know about them? Did they teach that? I don't think you're being taught. But you being taught people are racist, right? All on social media. You ask them where you been at, brother. Well, I've been. They're gonna name some. You can make up. Listen, you know the funny part. You know you can make up whatever you want to make up, right? You do know that, right? You can make up what the nigga. That nigga said I've been to Tanzania, brother. I was over here. But where's the receipts at? Hold up. So let me share with y'all who Ibn Battuta is. And if you want to look him up, you should go to YouTube and look him up. This is my brother Percy and I. I took Percy to Ibn Battuta's house. Percy looked like a CIA agent type nigga. Look at Percy. He looked like a straight bodyguard type nigga. Look. Look at that. Percy looked like somebody like a security guard, don't he? That nigga look like one of them FBI, CIA agents type dudes. That's Ibn Battuta's house. I told y'all you could pick your poison, whatever subject. I can actually do it. I told you I could do a whole damn lecture on this. This is my young boy. I've been seeing this brother for the past 5 years going over there. And every time I'm in Morocco, this is Morocco. Every time I'm over here, I see this brother. Every time I'm over there, I see that brother. Grant, nobody want me to bring you on there, brother. They don't want me to bring you on, brother. This far back. Nobody wants me to bring you on, Grant. You talking, but we can't hear you, brother. Let me say this to him. You're talking, we can't hear you, bro. So you might as well be. You're talking. It's okay. You're talking. It's okay, brother. We can't. No, they don't want me to bring you on a feed, brother. So I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to keep you on the background, okay? So this is the brother. He was 22 years old. He spoke 8 languages. 8 languages at 22 years old. And what he told me, he said he learned it from tourism. That's Ibn Battuta. That's not a white guy. No, it's not a white guy. I don't know what a white guy looks like, but y'all need. Hold, let me see what a white person look like. Let me see something, brother. For kicks and giggles. I know this is an insult, but I just want to do it for kicks and. Hold up. So let me show y'all what a white person looks like. Give me 1 second. Somebody said that's a white guy, right? Hold up. This is what a white person look like. I can't. This is too funny, right? Hold up. That's what white people look like, huh? I don't think that dude looked like him. Let me know if that dude look like any of these people. Oh, they're albinos, y'all. Just for the record, that's albinos. I don't see that nigga looking like none of them. Kind of crazy, right? Well, I would hurt your feelings. That's a white person.
White as snow.
Nigga, that's white, nigga. Like, what the hell? He said that's a white person. Now, that's a white person. That brother I just showed you wasn't white. This is the funny part. Boy, y'all be making yourself show how ignorant you truly are.
Man, for real.
Niggas be really showing how ignorant they really are, man. Damn, dude. What's up with our
brother don't even identify himself as being white.
That nigga, no, he's not. He said he's African, bro. That nigga said I'm African. What's wrong with these dudes? That's Ibn Battuta's house right here, y'all. I keep trying to tell you, I'm not the one you want to play with, B.
Colonized mindset.
I am not the one that you want to play with. Believe me, I am not the one. Okay? And for the record, Grant is in my box, say get a job. Nigga, this is the job. Your job is to get on my feet. Let me make this clear for Grant one more time. Grant, don't ever come to my feet again, brother. He said get a job. This is the job. I am a public servant, brother. Okay, with no pay. You should go tell Tyreek. You should go tell all of those people that you watch on social media, go get a job. It don't work like that over here, bro. Go tell them to go get a job. This is what I do. Thank you, though, brother. I appreciate you, but you can stay on the feed. He in my private box like a girl saying, you go get a job. Nigga, this is a job. Okay? It's definitely a job.
His job might be to come on here and harass you, man, every day. That's crazy.
This is the hard job with no pay. He said, go get a job like that's an insult. No, nigga. You should get a job and get off that couch or that bed, brother. Because this, for some reason, this nigga every day, that nigga right there, I'm trying to figure out when that nigga worked. That nigga is constantly on this feed. And I want to know who the nigga worked for. I want to know who he worked. He should tell me who he worked for. Now, if he can come on his feed and tell me who he worked for without yelling, I'll bring him on the feed.
Yeah.
Because I work for the people. That's Ibn Battuta's coffin in his house. If he tell me where he works at, I'll bring him on the feed.
If he looks like a cable guy, he might be the cable guy.
Listen, if he come on his feed and automatically show me instead of going into a whole story, let me know who he worked for. And you can't just tell me anything. He'll tell me. He can tell me if he come on the feed. But he goes into this whole rant. So for the record, let me put this up here. This is the job. I'm a public servant. Okay? All right. So hope you got that. So I'm almost finished, yo. So there was another one I wanted to share with y'all to show you. Give me 1 second. There was something else I wanted to share with you, so you can understand what it takes to do this. It's a lot of work in this, babe. Oh, it's a lot of work in this.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You gotta deal with our people, man. That's crazy.
You got to deal with the ignorance of our people, bro. Let's play this. I'm gonna play this one more time for y'all latecomers that come on the feed.
So conspicuously absent. Why is it that the topic of nationality seems to be a forbidden fruit within the Black conscious community? A topic so fundamental yet so conspicuously absent from the dialogues of foundational Black Americans, Pan-Africans, Cometians, and others. Why is it that these thought leaders, these influencers, these voices of enlightenment avoid speaking on the topic of nationality? One might wonder if there is a conscious effort to keep this topic under wraps. Is there a hidden agenda at play here? Could it be that the silence around nationality is not merely an oversight, but a deliberate act? In the vast world of the Black conscious community, discussions range from historical achievements to current social issues, from cultural identity to spiritual awakening. Yet when it comes to nationality, a defining aspect of our identity, there is a deafening silence. Could it be possible that these voices we look up to are being incentivized to keep the topic of nationality off their platforms? It's a thought that might seem far-fetched, yet it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. After all, we live in a world where money often dictates the narrative. Could it be that discussing nationality would affect their paychecks, disturb their revenue streams, or upset their financial apple carts? Maybe, just maybe, there is a fear that broaching the topic of nationality would open a Pandora's box of legal implications and questions about status. Perhaps it's easier to stick to the same narrative to avoid rocking the boat too much. After all, it's much safer to tell than to show, to speak than to delve into the intricacies of law or status. It's a curious thing to ponder, isn't it? The lack of discussion around nationality within the Black conscious community. A community that prides itself on promoting awareness, knowledge, and truth, yet seems to shy away from one of the most defining aspects of our identities. And so, it begs the question, isn't it time for them to come clean with their audience? Isn't it time for these voices to break the silence, to address the elephant in the room, to start a conversation around nationality? The next time you find yourself on their feed, scrolling through their content, listening to their words, challenge them. Ask them why they skip over this all-important topic. Ask them why they choose to silence the discussion around nationality. In a world where knowledge is power, it's time to question the silence. It's time to demand answers. It's time to break the silence on nationality within the Black conscious community. Because if not now, then when? And if not us, then who?
You see, the funny part is about this, y'all. See, Grant would never question these people. See, that's what happens with these dudes. Hold up, I'm gonna show you something. This is why I said he would never question these cats on anything. Let me help you out, because you know what? It feeds into their insecurities. Oh, damn, hold up. That's why he's not going to question them. And he damn sure ain't going to get his lazy behind up and go somewhere and study it. No, he's waiting for somebody to do a YouTube and talk about it. So if you would like to share this to them, you definitely can share this to them. Now, I gave you what a white person looked like, okay? I gave it to you. But this is what we love. Before I go, this is what we love, bro. Dudes like Vlad will come on, put you on their feed to disrespect, brother. You should get mad at Lord Jamal. I would never come on this dude feed, place, show, or whatever and talk about. I would talk about Vlad if I'm on here. Vlad, where you from, bro? What's your background? But you bring dudes like Lord Jamal on here. Let me show you how crazy we are. And we cool with this one right here. Hold up. Hold up. We cool with this.
All right, here we go. Lord Jamar, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Peace was good.
Second appearance. second appearance the last month or so.
Yep.
Getting back to our rhythm, how we usually do it. And today you are not wearing the Mexican Jordans.
No, sir, senor. We don't have on the Jordans today.
You ain't got the Miguel Jordans.
We ain't got. I told. I don't know if you heard the story, but I was out. I was in my neighborhood. I had them on. I was walking my dog. A fucking van pulls up. Motherfuckers with
ice
bulletproof vest and motherfucking pool shiesties pulled up. They fucking lifted me in the air. Took my fucking Mexican Jordans. I ain't seen these motherfuckers since, man.
I think I seen them in Tijuana the other day.
What the hell? Nigga, they be want niggas to come on this joint being assholes, bro.
Entertainers.
Yo, he talked about Umar Johnson.
I don't know the difference between Team Jordan and Jordan.
He got on his
let me wear some American Jordans today, just so motherfuckers know.
Well, here's the thing. Because of that interview, a representative from the Mexican community reached out to me and would like to thank you for promoting Mexican fashion, and they brought a small token.
This is the weird part. But you talk about you foundational. That's what Lord Jamal was talking about, right? But Vlad paid him to come on here to talk about Umar Johnson. Can't make this up. He paid him. Listen to this. Now, we talked about he's foundational Black American, but you talking about wearing Jordans. Jordan, what? Who? What? The Mexican? What? Wait a minute, huh? This is weird, right? This is the stuff that we love. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. This is what Vlad is doing. Y'all don't realize they playing.
Well, someone that we've both had on our show at some point, Dr. Umar Johnson.
But he's talking about Mexican shoes, though, right?
Who still has not built the school, by the way. When I did my first interview with him, which was like, 12 years ago? Hold on, let me look up. How old? Let me see. Let's see when I did the Umar interview. So by reverse date, 2016. 9 years ago, I did the interview, and he said the school's coming soon. He made a video saying someone hacked into his bank account. Did you see that?
Dr. Umar has.
Listen, you go down to the bank.
I'm not even gonna play the whole joint. Y'all can check it out for yourself. My point. You was talking about hip hop was formed from foundational Black Americans. Y'all do remember that, right? Y'all do remember that. So this is the type of people that Vlad and them will bring on their show to make them look like buttholes. Think about it. He said he would never go on Vlad's show again, but he did. I'm not even knocking Lord Jamal for the paycheck. But listen, it is what it is, brother. Tell Vlad, let's have a real conversation. Share this to Vlad. I would go on his show. We would talk about who the original Jews are. Huh? Keep buying.
I don't think he want to have that conversation.
Listen, they say you keep buying hoes, nigga. All them niggas are hoes. Listen, my Mexican brothers and sisters, no doubt, they are my brothers and sisters. Mexicans are my people. They're us. Okay, so we can have this conversation. If he wants to go with me, we can build all damn day. So they know who to bring on them shows. You still scared of nigga? I ain't scared of nobody, nigga. You scared to come on my feed, nigga? I ain't scared of not a nigga walking. Don't come to my. You want to come and talk to me for a minute before I get off of here? I'm done, really. But if you want to come to my feed and talk to me for a minute, because nigga, I ain't scared of nothing. You have to remember who I am. If you don't know, you better do your research. I grab guns from niggas. I got to be out of my rabbit mind. Okay, so it ain't a goddamn person on social media I'm scared of, homie. So if you want to come and check it out before I get off this feed, feel free to hit that link. Let's see how scared you are. How about that part? Let's see how scared you are. Shout out to my family who's in the Atlas Mountains. This is my Moroccan brother in the Atlas Mountains. Look at the book he holding in his hand. You block my brother Grant. Grant is not blocked. Grant is not blocked. Stop making up. You're not blocked. How about that part? You're not blocked and Grant's not blocked. So you're not blocked. You can hit the link. Okay? This is in the Atlas Mountains. I'm going to block you if you keep typing. Okay, I'm just letting you know. That's my brother. So the book that you see him holding in his hand, that's in Morocco for the record, would be this. What would it be, this one? Or would it be this one? Or would it be this one? You don't want this. None of y'all want this with me, baby. Okay? I'll challenge any of them. I'm going to put it up before I go. Let me make this clear for you, family, and you can share this out for the record. Anybody that you pick, you can close your eyes or bring all of them to me. Pick your poison on any of those people and share it out to them and tell them to contact me through my email. So for the record, people, I, Sabir Bey, never witnessed racism when I travel. Again, I, Sabir Bey, never witnessed racism. So if you would like to share this to somebody, you can. I'll take on all of them at the same time. And I have everybody there with books. And we will have some fun. So people, stop letting people tell you stuff that go on vacation about racism. Okay, I gave you the opportunity. I gave you the olive branch, family. Obviously, you didn't want to grab onto the olive branch because you keep typing. So no, I never witnessed racism when I was there.
Buonasera, signorina, ciao, ciao. Buonasera, buonasera, signorina. Buonasera.
So what you should do is check yourself before you go into these countries and study the people's culture. That's what you should do. Study the culture. The first Mexican that gave me $500 to start my radio show out here in California, it was a Mexican brother, Sal, that gave me $500 to start a show to educate y'all because I was done with radio. So let's see if you drop 500. How about that part? I gotta go, Dre. I gotta go, Stan. I've been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes, but I can go longer if somebody actually passed the plate. But I hope y'all got something from this and stop letting people who don't travel tell you stuff. So what I'm going to be doing when I'm traveling, bro, I'm going to start doing traveling shows. I'm going to give y'all my experience when I travel. My experience. So how about paying me $50,000 or $100,000 to go live? Because my cell phone bill be like $1,000 when I come back sometimes. So how about y'all put up 50,000 to 100,000, and let's see if we can make that happen. You be the first one, homie, since you keep all that typing. So take this video, share the videos out. I'm open for lecture speaking, and I may do a class later on. So y'all better email me. And yes, it costs for the class. So I may. So please do me a favor, share, and please support.
Yeah. Yo, time to play, leaving? Right. Let's see what the end goes.
Gotta go. Stand on those principles, people. No hate. It's love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Hold me like you know I'll never go. Even though you know I will, I'm a traveling man, moving through places, space and time. Got a lot of things I got to do, but God willing, I'm coming back to you. But baby, boo, I'm a traveling man, moving through places, space and time. Got a lot of things I got to do.
Share it out.
God willing, I'm coming back to you. But baby, boo, I'm leaving. Go ahead and leave the call heard around the world from the wise of them cities. These cats is paying more than half a pound. I got my back and snatch it down. I got to skate, but we could probably run them back in town. Scenarios like this is tear jerkers for the modern MC. I hate the blue collar worker cause this thing called rhyming no different from coal mining. We both on this diamond to unearth the diamond. When you start climbing and them eyes start shining, you be struggling and striving and they think you prime diamond. Maintain and keep silent, make no an observation. It's confrontation. This is the daily operation. My concentration. They focused on my recitation. About to reach my destination with the balls of hesitation. Baby, make the preparation cause this ain't no recreation. This is pro ball. And we letting you know, y'all, at the show, y'all. Doing this the dough, y'all. To the phone call. And I'm ready to blow, y'all. About to go, y'all. Been a pleasure to know, y'all. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know if I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you know I'll never go. Even though you know I do, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. Got a lot of things I got to do. But inshallah, I'm coming back to you. Baby boo, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. Got a lot of things I got to do. But God will come coming back to you.
Share the video, gotta go.
But y'all willing, I'll be back home to drop these heavy ass bags up my backbone. Around the world with the catalog of rap songs. My baby girl is walking, been away for that long. But no, you haven't, well, at least it's how it seemed to me. My hometown is like a whole different scenery. The old timers on the stoop, leaning leisurely. The new jacks up in the park, smoking greenery. Easily taken for granted when you up in it, but it's sweet sinning. When you been down for a minute, move around, city limits, breaking down with the finish. There ain't no winning, classical B-boy image, collect the winners, cause that's the reason that we came here. This thing is not a game here, the fortune, not the fame here. From New York to the Cadillac, Cali in the Cadillac, Chicago, no, we innovate, infiltrate, Virginia State, DC make me stimulate, Philly, no, we penetrate, Georgia make us generate, let's celebrate to get the pace. We celebrate on my chance in foreign lands, even your mans in Japan know who I am. Midnight sun, make everybody out and be fun.
All Spirit Bay Production.
They got that know where you're getting from, phenomenon. Excuse me, that's a phone call, it's a show, y'all. Trying to get this dough, y'all, about to blow, y'all. Been a pleasure to know, y'all. And I'm letting you know I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know if I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you know I never go. Even though you know I will, I'm a traveling man. Moving through places, space and time. I got a lot of things I got to do. But inshallah, I'm coming back to you. Baby boo, I'm a traveling man.
Share it out, everybody.
Got a lot of things I got to do. But God willing, I'm coming back to you. Back to you. I'm leaving.
I may be back later, brother, but I might do my class on it.
Right, peace, peace.
Hey.